Well, this is typical of the way I hunt. The first hole I dug was right there, and it was just a piece of just a little piece of iron or steel actually. And I'm using the Black Adda shovel, and I'm gonna tell you what, that thing's a lot quicker in this type of ground. So anyway, I turned my iron discrimination up to about 25 or I think 25. Anyway, I dug here. I was just getting a little squeak every minute, but it was low. And lo and behold, I just cleaned it up. And this is the oldest coin I've found here. But it's an 1887 Indian head penny. And it's in pretty good shape. There's a little crud on the back there, but that's, I think the oldest one up till then was like a 1911. Sorry about the camera work here. But it didn't sound like too much, but I figured, well, I'm going to dig anything that doesn't give me an iron grunt. So anyway, that's what we're doing. Using the Garrett AT Pro with a standard coil, and I got the iron up to 25. I'm in Pro 0 and wide open on the sensitivity. And let's see if we can find something else. There's something squeaking under the coil right now. Also, this ground is really wet or moist, so it's probably a good time to be digging. All right, buddy. Good talking with you. Well, I found a few pull tabs. I found a modern penny, and I just found a big old washer, and I checked the hole again. Of course, I didn't get this live, but it's a 1977 Jefferson nickel. So I'm still finding stuff. This is the 1920 hotel site that burned down, and I've actually found the oldest coin I've ever found here today. So that's a good thing. I'll see if I can find a couple more before it gets dark. Well, I checked the hole one more time, and the hole is not beeping, but I've got an 81 right next to it. So let's see, it should be right about in here.
You found my diamond ring yet?
No, I haven't found it, but I'm looking. So let's see. It's looks like it's down there.
Huh?
I'm making a video. Whatever it is, it's right here. I've got a YouTube channel about metal detecting, and it's got I just found a washer, and then I found a 77 looks like it's in the sidewall here. A lot of roots in here, so it's hard to dig. And there's a little piece of plastic pipe over there. Let's see if we moved it. It's there.
It's been there for a while.
Well, down here, the deeper the better right now, because everything that's close is probably modern. Oh, come on. Well, it's out. Okay, it's out of the hole. Let's see what we got here. Okay, whatever it is, There it is. And it is just a regular, I think it's just a regular modern penny. Yes, it is. It's copper, but it's not a Wheatie or an Indian. I'll see you on the next one. Not sure what's going on with my lens. It's not coming out every time. It turned out to be another clad penny, another Lincoln Memorial Modern. But it was way, well, it's down in the bottom here. It's pretty deep. So here's this. There's my knife. So that's 6 inches to that mark right there. So 6, 7, 8, it's 10 or 11 inches deep. Anyway, I'll check it again, see if there's anything left. Well, I checked again with my pinpointer, or with a big machine, and got another coin signal over to the right of the pile over here, right about there. And it turned out to be another penny. It's a clad penny. So it's post, 2002. So, of course, I didn't have the foresight to film, and I'm losing the light here, so I'm trying to dig as fast as I can. Well, there's another signal right there. So I guess I got the makings of a coin spill. Every time I turn the big coil over it, I get another signal. So let's see if I can hold this and find this at the same time. Okay. All right. It's in my hand. If I can find it. There it is. Let's see what we got here. And lo and behold, it's another Lincoln. Looks like it's clad. It's pretty bright. Okay, well, how about that? Let me yeah, that may be all of it. I don't see anything, or hear anything, I guess I should say. Something else down in the hole. Let me see if I can get it loose. I'll turn this thing back on. This is a wrap up here for, I guess I was there an hour and a half. All the usual suspects. Pull tabs. This is a fish camp, so you can be sure there's a lot of these around. This is pretty strange. I don't know what that actually is. It's copper or brass, but it's a little, almost looks like it's maybe part of a carburetor or something. I don't know. Anyway, what I did is I slowed way down. This is from an area that's probably 10 feet wide and maybe 20 to 30 feet long. And I was, instead of cherry picking all just high single signals, I was concentrating on anything that had a little squeak to it, even if it had a lot of iron. Of course, this here, when I got this out of the hole, I actually found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 4 of those coins, including that nickel. Nothing major there. This is a copper Lincoln. The rest are just stinking Lincolns, and I think a 97 nickel. But star of the show here, if I can get this. Anyway, it's an 1887 Indian head penny, and I did just kind of rub it off and then put a little bit of olive oil on it. Up until then, My oldest one was 1888, so I beat it by 1 year, so that's okay. I'm happy with that. I have been over that spot probably 3 or 4 times, and I just had to slow myself down. I'm sure there's stuff there. I mean, I found a 1911 Wheatie, I believe, and then this, so, you know, there's got to be other stuff there. But that's the update, and I'll see you on Here's another update here. I had this malfunction on this. I'm sure a lot of y'all are familiar with this. It's AR-15. The beauty of it is you could pretty much in the field take this apart, just push that with the tip of a bullet, and when that comes out, I think to there, then this, get this out of the way, this comes out, then the bolt and carrier will come out, just like that. And what happened was this, let me make sure I got this in the frame, this right here, little pin had walked out, it was keeping it from going all the way in and locking. So I started to take this and have it, you know, get a new pin, and I started looking at it, and I said, well shoot, I've got pin punches. So I got a pin punch, and I tanged that thing back in, and it works fine. It's not sticking out. So I don't think, I went ahead and staked it pretty good. But just in case, if that doesn't work, I did order another one. And this one is, of course it's got Cosmoline on it, I haven't put in anything, but same thing. But this one has, I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, this is stainless on this one, where the factory one is just blued metal. So this may be a better carrier, bolt carrier group, I don't know. Anyway, what you could do too, if you're in the field with the same bullet, you see the this part here where you just stick that in there, pull that out, then that allows the firing pin to come out, which you can check, and then this it will turn sideways now, if I can keep this framed, and this just pulls right out. See, it's longer one way than it is the other. And then this will come out, the extractor and firing pin holder. So this all needs to be cleaned anyway. But I just thought I'd share that. So we're up and running one way or another. I'm going to clean the old bolt up here, take it apart, clean the gas tube, and, you know, just pretty much maintenance the whole thing. And then but I just thought that was pretty cool. As long as you've got an unfired bullet and you're in the field, you can take this apart, and this will actually just drop out of there too. So I mean, you can get it, you know, get it down to where you can clean it and without having to bring a whole lot of tools with you. Basically, with a can of WD-40 and a rag, you could probably get the thing going again if you got jammed up or dirt in it or something like that. Anyway, that's it. Merry Christmas.